Good Guys Automotive reporting to you live. I wanted to go ahead and give you an update. I'm thrilled. I've finally conquered getting the timing and the carburetor right on this car. So I couldn't get the optimal curve. We're running a MSD Street Fire distributor, HEI, and I couldn't get the optimal curve for the Chevy big block with a huge cam. It's high compression. It's making a lot of compression, a lot of cylinder pressure, and we only run 93 octane. So then we were having a problem with the power valve and the carburetor. So I went ahead, I locked out the timing, locked out the mechanical advance, locked out the vacuum advance. I threw it back in there and set it at 34 degrees. That cleared and just locked it in. That cleared up a lot of issues for us. But then the carburetor, not only the power valves keep rotting out, and I don't know why. I think it's a combination of cheap Chinese metal that they're making them in China now or something, and then the ethanol and the gas, and it rots them out. About every month or so, the power valve, you take it apart, the carburetor, and you look at the power valve, and it looks like it was sitting at the bottom of the Titanic for the last 40 years. It's all rusted and corroded and rotted out. So I think it's the combination of the shitty metal and the ethanol. I don't know. Anyway, I just find this is like the sixth time we've replaced the power valve and then had a problem where it's dumping fuel and it's just burning your eyes and it's not running right. So I eliminated the power valve, recalibrated everything, reset the idle mixture, idle speed. I got it idle and nice and smooth. And so I've gone through the whole ignition and carburetor and got it set up, and dude, it's just optimal. This thing is fucking evil. It's never been this evil. It's going to scare the shit out of you. Please don't kill yourself when I give you this thing back, because this car is going to be fast. It's making well over 500 horsepower now. I don't need a dyno to tell me that, but one thing I did have to do, I had to go ahead and install an ignition lockout switch down here under the dashboard. By the way, I did get the right bolts, came in for the brakes today. And I've had two of these toggle switches from Summit Racing, two bad ones in a row. Now they're going to go ahead and send me a third one that's a different brand. So I don't know what it is with, lately I've had a lot of, bad parts right out of the box. I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, we're working through it. It's just, this is some of the stuff you got to deal with. But this toggle switch, I mean, technically it works. It's just that it should be off in the off position and on in the on position, and it really doesn't do that. You got to turn it from off to on and then jiggle it and fuck with it, and then it works, and that's not right, So, but for the purposes of me starting it up to demonstrate for you, it's going to be fine. But there's another one on the way that's I paid a little bit more and got a better toggle switch, and it's a different brand, and I'm going to swap it out when it comes in, so that should clear up the problem, okay? And then tomorrow, now that those bolts came in, I can get to finishing up the disc brakes on the front of this thing. We got our Ford 9-inch posi rear with a 370 gear. This thing's going to be scary fucking fast now. I mean, this motor never ran like it's running right now. It never did. It is fucking dialed in. My goal was to make this motor with the parts on it, okay, because we did all the machining, we did the inside of the motor, we did the pistons, it's internally balanced, high compression, we milled everything. It's just, we went the whole 9 yards, big comp roller cam, so big that it was bending the studs, the rocker studs, and then we had to go ahead and put all new rockers in, so it's full roller lifters, roller rockers, just big, giant, high-performance racing everything. And now that the ignition and the carburetor's tuned in, it's fucking mean. It's not just mean, it's fucking mean. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to give you some exhaust noise. I can't sit there and hold the phone while I'm, going inside it. It takes two hands to start it now with the ignition cutoff switch and everything else. And then probably if I stand next to the car with the phone, it's not going to get the exhaust noise the way that you want to hear it. So I'm going to put this behind the car. And so that hopefully you get a little bit better of sound quality if you're listening to this through your PC speakers, dude. But I mean, now it smells right. It's the idle's not burning your eyes anymore. It's just 1,000% better, and it's making all the power it's supposed to make. I promise you it is. It's going to be scary fast. So I'm going to set this here, and we'll check it out. Get ready, gentlemen. Start your engine. throttle's right, the idle's right, everything's right. It's never ran that good before. This thing is, I call it crispy. So it's my gift to you. And it's a holiday around here that we call crispness. Merry Crispness. Because that's your fucking throttle response. Crispy as fuck. Merry Crispmas, motherfucker. I love you guys. Good Guys Automotive Performance, 224-633-0012 or www.goodguysautomotiveperformance.com. Give us a call when you're ready to look good. Give us a call when you're ready to go fast. And we'll see you at the racetrack.